So, as promised, if enough of you asked, we'd come back to the church in the sand, which is Llandanog Church next to the beach. This is the main entrance as you walk in. You can see you've got a lot of the tomb graves. Even if I was to go in close enough for you to have a read, these are so kind of decayed in that you can't read. Now, during COVID, this church was locked for prayer. So, as you can see, all these stones, people were kind of not pushed, I suppose, given permission to write some prayers on stones and leave them at the altars here. Now they are covered. There's a lot of private ones, a lot of personal ones. Again, I'm not going to record or read any out because I believe somebody's prayer is private and should be kept that way. There's a lot of graves on the outside. A lot are lost, as you can see here, in the actual dunes of the sand. They're hard to read, and it makes you wonder how many of that gone we'll never see again. The church is located in the sand dunes, about 20 metres from the high water mark of the St George's Channel at the southern end of the village of Llandanog. To the southwest of the church is the mouth of the river Atro. So as I go up here through the kind of dunes, you'll see how close we are to we're on the beach and how close we are to the actual ocean. Again, look, there's gravestones. Everything is slowly disappearing. The amount of rabbit holes was unreal. Everything's overgrown. Now, the church is a medieval church. The western end, I read, probably dates back to the 13th century, but there has been the presence of 6th century inscribed stones, so that suggests much earlier use on the site as a church, probably dating around 453 AD as part of St. Patrick's work to establish links between Ireland and Britain. So again, we're going to head back down and take a look at inside the building. Now, an interesting fact on it is in 1911, the church was said to be 1 mile from the high water mark, which is 1,600 meters. So it shows how closer it is now to the actual high water mark. So I went a bit further down, and there is a lot more graves down here. Again, so hard to see. Trying my best not to step on a bit superstitious like that. Believe in respect when it comes to gravestones. But as you can see down here now, as we get to the bottom end, this is towards the entrance of the actual church. There's a few upright ones which have actually faded. You can't see them. But this one here intrigued me. So this one looks pretty clean, and the writing really good on them. Now these are later dated, so the one I'm about to have a look at is 2002. It just surprises me how kind of it's overgrown and pretty much gone. Again, a few more tombs on the outside. So as I said, in COVID, this was actually locked and it's now open again, so you can go in for prayer. It's still an active church. I've never seen it in use. I have been told people have seen it used for weddings, etc. It says it was repaired in 1933. If you look online, like I said, Llandanog Church, there's a lot on record about it. Taking a look, a few different notices talking about service collections, etc. They still take donations to help with the upkeep of the building. All beams, and as you can see, the rope there leading up to the top. As it did look on the outside, there was a small bell, but obviously that's roped up. Whether the bell was up there I couldn't see, but the rope was put up out of the way. Now the beams, they're pretty old, slowly start to decay, and they have obviously been reinforced and repaired with metal supports, but as you can see over time, these beams do not have a lot of wood left on them. They're very dried out. Now, I'm guessing, well, I'm not going to say guessing, I know that's storage in there. I'll give you a bit more about that part later. Obviously, we come closer up. As I said, the place is still active. I do not think it's been used for a while. As you can see, the walls are kind of molding, the paint stripping, but the candles and all that look pretty clean. You can't really see in the video, but they have been replaced, so I'm guessing they have been used, not so recently. The old chairs. This, I would say, where the stand is now, is to sign after wedding ceremony. Correct me if I'm wrong. These are left in memory of somebody, the plaques on them. I've tried to get in, I don't know if you can see. And that is made using wood from part of the old, I'm guessing some of the old wood from the church. Now, the Bible itself is still on the same pages as it was last time I was in with my son, which was probably 4 weeks prior to this. Now, that there was the stone that was found outside, dating from the 6th century, when they were excavating to make the entrance a bit easier to come in. So, a couple of pieces I thought I'd add on to this about the church when I was down there. Halfway through the video, I showed you what I believed was a storage room. I said I knew it was a storage room. Now, I actually recorded. I had a bit of a nose and I shone my torch in it to have a look, and it was storage. And I thought, just for the video, I would record with the flash on so you guys could see inside. Now, when I recorded it, there was nothing untoward that I saw in there. And I don't for 1 minute want this channel to be like, oh, spooky, scary videos. That's what he's doing, because I'm not. But I started feeling really peculiar doing it. Now, whether this was just a feeling of I shouldn't really be doing this, or I don't know. So I stopped. And then when I came to edit the video was gone. Did I not hit it to record? I don't know, but the video was gone. But just to kind of keep everything truthful and honest with you guys, but what I saw in there was literally just books, candles, nothing exciting. Then on leaving, when I was doing the video of the grave from 2002 and I gave it a quick wipe, a gentleman came over to talk to me and asked if I was kind of grave hunting. So I explained to him what I wanted to do and what I was going to be doing with the video. And I said how I just kind of wanted to keep a bit of history of where I'm from and places alive, I guess, because, for instance, you saw that grave, they're all disappearing. And he actually worked for an association that take care of war memorials and war graves. Now, he was sent to that location to find 2 war graves. Now, there was obviously two soldiers buried there. Now, sadly, he couldn't find them, and he believed they were gone under with the amount of sand that's come on, and said himself, you probably won't see them again. But that fascinated me because I wouldn't have known they're there, and people wouldn't have known they're there, and hence why I want to make this channel. So that was really good. He gave me his card, and he knows a lot of history about the area and stuff, so hopefully I'll be doing some work with him along the lines. So another option I'm going to give you guys is, if you'd like me to go back down in the evening, and again, I'm not doing this as a ghost hunter thing, I just want to give different vibes on the different places. If you'd like me to go down in the evening when it's a bit dark and you get a different kind of feel for the place, then write in the comments, like, subscribe, and we'll do it. I won't do it alone, but I will do it. Remember, like and subscribe. Logan's Legacies.